Alycats and viewers. Today is part 1 of my September 2015 favorites. My favorites are where I list the movies, books, music, TV shows, YouTubers, games that I've loved the past few weeks or month or whatever. And this one's a little late just because I've been having a rough time lately. It's okay. But for anything I mention, links will be in the description box down below. So, let's get started. Books. There have been 3 because I've been reading because, yeah. So the first one is You're Never Weird on the Internet, Almost, by Felicia Day. This is amazing. If you are a Felicia Day fan at all, you need to pick this up because this is her memoir. It's very geeky. There's a lot of geeky references. It talks about her childhood and how she got started acting and how she created Geek and Sundry and all this stuff. And it's really, really funny. Like, I've laughed out loud so many times reading this, and I usually do not laugh at books or I usually don't show emotion reading, so this is really good. So if you're a fan of Felicia Day, I highly recommend this. Next up is The Probability of Miracles by Wendy Wonder. She has an awesome last name. This is a story about a girl named Campbell. She has cancer, and her family decides to move to Promise, Maine, because, you know, she's dying and they're trying to prolong her life, and when she gets to Promise, magical stuff starts happening. It's really beautiful and moving, and it is sad. It does involve cancer, but it's not your cliched cancer story, you know? So I highly recommend The Probability of Miracles by Wendy Wonder. And lastly, oh my gosh, this book, All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. This is the story of 2 teenagers named Violet and Finch. They meet on a bell tower because they're both considering jumping and killing themselves. But they fall in love, and that's all I'm going to say. It's heartbreaking, but it's so beautiful, really well written. Definitely need to check this out if you're into this kind of topic. It is heavy and dark sometimes, but it's important, and it's really, really good. So All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. Now let's move on to movies. The only one I can show you is Hellraiser. I have always loved the design of Pinhead. I just thought he was so cool, so I finally watched it for the first time, and it's awesome. Now, it's not very scary in my opinion. It is very gory, and I have to say, I usually don't get affected by gore. This movie kind of almost pushed me to my limit, almost. I still watched it and still loved it. There's a lot of gore though, and that's to be expected with Clive Barker material. But Hellraiser is basically the story of this family that moves into this house, and the father's dead brother is brought to life when the father cuts his hand on a nail, and then the brother needs fresh blood from innocent murdered victims to come back to life. And that's all I'm gonna say. It's pretty good. Okay, it wasn't as good as I thought it would be, to be honest. I'm gonna watch the second one, see if it improves and picks up, because you don't really see a lot of Pinhead in the first one. It's kind of like setting up the story. So, you're not gonna see him very much. You're gonna see him near the end of the film. But it's still a really entertaining watch. If you're queasy, if you're squeamish, do not watch this, okay? Because even I almost could not sit through it because it was so gory, and I usually can handle gore very well. Just a little warning. But if you can handle it, and you like horror movies, check out Hellraiser if you haven't already. Just, that was a warning, okay? If I can almost not stomach something, you know it's pretty gross. Next up was Unfriended. Now, this movie got a lot of flack. I actually liked Unfriended way better than It Follows. Unfriended is the movie where, you know, the whole thing's taking place through a Skype conversation. You're seeing everything through the webcam screen, the laptop screen, and it's the story of a girl who killed herself after her friends posted this humiliating video of herself online. They're having a Skype chat a year after her death, and then this mysterious person comes on Skype and makes them do stuff if they don't do stuff. It's really entertaining. I liked it. It's not very scary, but I liked it, and I highly recommend it. Next up is The Age of Adeline. Now, this is a chick flick, okay? But it's so good. It's got my ultimate bae, Michaela Huseman, in it, and one of my girl crushes, Blake Lively. It's fantastic. It's the story of a woman named Adeline who, when she's 29 years old, way back in 1930, was it 30? I don't know. It was a long time ago. She was in a car wreck and was hit by lightning, and it stopped her from aging. So it's present day. She's still 29 even though she should be 117. And she meets Michaela Huseman's character. They fall in love, but then they find out there's complications. It's really good. I highly recommend it. It's a really beautiful film. Next up, Friday the 13th. Yes, I just now watched this movie. It's amazing though. And I have watched the others since. And I love Jason Voorhees. The first one's so good. I love it. It's not very scary, but of course I don't get scared easily. It's a great slasher film though. Amazing twist if you don't know what the twist is. And yeah, just watch it. Just watch it because it's so good. It's so good. I gotta cheat because I can't remember if I missed a movie. Vanilla Sky. Amazing. Now this movie does make me a little sad because there's some personal reasons behind this film. But it's so beautiful and it's such a beautiful love story, and I'll see you in another life when we're both cats. That's all I'm gonna say. But I love it, and even though it makes me sad, I still recommend it. I watched like a crap ton of TV this month, so let's get started. In the Flesh Season 2. Now I'm so sad because this show got cancelled after the second season, but it's such a beautiful show. The best zombie TV show I've ever seen. Better than The Walking Dead, better than iZombie, better than Fear the Walking Dead. In the Flesh is where it's at. It's a British zombie show. It's very emotional. It's not your typical zombie show, you know. It's not about the terror of zombies. It's about these zombies, which they're not really called zombies. They're called partially deceased syndrome sufferers. And they're just dealing with their lives, and people are, you know, it's kind of got tinges of, you know, kind of like racism, homophobia, stuff like that. It's kind of like, you know, comparing the subjects. But it's so beautiful. My mom just made a loud noise and it scared the crap out of me. But it's such a great show. Watch it. It really deserves all the love, and it's just so beautiful. It is very dark. This is not a happy show. There's not a single happy moment during this dang show, but it's fantastic. So check it out if that sounds like it's something you would like. Next up, Bob's Burgers! Okay, I usually hate comedies, you know that. You should know that unless you're a new subscriber, then I usually hate comedies. But Bob's Burgers is amazing. Story of a family who's running a burger joint. But it's hilarious. Every episode's so hilarious. Tina is my spirit animal. We both love butts. And she's just hilarious. I mean, everybody in that family is hilarious. And it's just a great show. Bob's Burgers, if you like comedy. If you don't like comedy, this will make you laugh. Trust me, it's a very quirky comedy. It's not stupid. It's funny and smart and witty. Go check out Bob's Burgers. I'd love it. And lastly, Black Mirror. I've been dying to watch this show for forever. I finally watched it because I have a free trial of streaming on Netflix, which, by the way, if anyone wants to give me a gift card to Netflix, that'd be awesome. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding! Anyway, Black Mirror. It's kind of like a technological Twilight Zone type of show, where every episode is talking about how technology affects us, both in a positive and a negative way. And it really makes you think, like, I didn't use my phone for 2 days, and I watched this show, and I'm like, ah. It kind of scares you off of technology for a little while, but it's so beautiful. The best episodes are Be Right Back and White Bear. Every episode's got different cast members, different story every time. It's amazing. There's only 6 episodes, which is sad, but it's amazing. You can binge watch it totally. I did it in 2 days. Just check it out. It's freaking fantastic. For games, I've only played one because I've been really lazy. Tales from the Borderlands Episode 4. Can't remember the subtitle, but I'll put it down below in the description box. It's amazing. I love Tales from the Borderlands. Amazing episodic point-and-click adventure type of game made by Telltale Games. If you like the Borderlands franchise, check this series out. And I really haven't been watching many YouTubers besides my friends, the cool kids. So check out their channels. They're on my main profile channel page thing under, I think, My Geeky Family or something. They're all there. Go check them out. Give them lots of love. Subscribe to them. They're amazing. And the music I love this month is in the playlist down below. Give the songs a listen. Let me know what you think. And that is it for this month's favorites. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I talked really fast. I'm trying to get through this. Yeah. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorites were down below in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't yet because we have lots of fun here. Favorites, say friends, Felixy, share me as long as you do it nicely. And remember, I love each and every one of you so much. It's crazy. Peace and kisses.